Good morning, students. I welcome you all for the online class of moral science. Yes, we will be going to start another time the moral science class and we will continue our chapters. Today we will be going to learn the chapter number 4, that is civic sense, students. Civic sense, students. What do you mean by civic sense? It is nothing but social ethics or the moral values one is having. The we are after the birth we all are having the five sense. But this civic sense is also developed in us so that we can be a part of the society. So that is known as the civic sense. But those who are not able to understand the meaning of civic sense, let us have some stories so that we can have clear meaning. First of all, one day a man took his walking stick and went out for his morning walk. You have understood. One man was having the walking stick and he was going to the morning walk. But instead of taking the help of the stick for walking, he was just rotating the stick over the air in the air. The stick has the man was doing it can hurt or it can strike to someone. Definitely it only happened. It struck to a person passing by. The person just shouted over the person aggressively that why that person had hit him. Then this person who was holding the stick was saying that he is having the freedom to do anything as he is the citizen of India. He is having the freedom. But the second person said, yes, definitely you are having the rights, but that all rights come to an end when it hurts to someone else. So that is the civic sense, students. When a person makes the second person understand that he cannot hurt the another person, he has to follow some social ethics. The second story also belongs to that civic sense only. Once the parents of some student was going to attend their daughter's performance annual functions performance. When they were dropped down from the same bus, some person spat some pan. That pan juice make the particular parents' dresses red all over. That particular time, the parents, instead of attending the daughter's performance, they went back home because that was totally made their dress dirty. That all the things were done by the person was just an ill civic sense. Because of that person, the parents were not able to attend the dance performance of their daughter. A primary class student was being escorted by his mother home after school. When he was coming back from school, the mother bought some ice cream and given to the boy. The boy threw the ice cream wrapper on the pavement where the people were passing by. Suddenly, his class teacher who was walking behind him called out, "Hello." As the boy and his mother looked back, they saw the teacher picking out the wrapper and putting it into the garbage bin that stood nearby. But the mother and the son apologized to the teacher that sorry they had did something wrong. That itself is known as a civic sense, student. Civic sense, or rather the lack of it, is currently a widely discussed topic in India. There is no denying the fact that the downswing of civic sense has created a shameful image of for our country. Somehow, most of us do not care much for civic sense, and this attitude is prevalent across all sections of our society. People in general are so self centered and live in a world of their own where they are driven onwards towards their personal goals. For them, civic sense has become a low priority, they consider it almost a nuisance. This attitude could be very harmful for our country in the long run. Yes, definitely. It will give the birth to disputes unnecessary between the peoples. The public have become so insensitive and indifferent to everything that is not theirs. We see garbage being dumped everywhere, overflowing garbage bins, split chains, vulgar graffiti on walls, public defecation, road rage, obeisance, and violent activities. Children easily emulate inappropriate behavior, and a collective unethical living intends to take the shape of an uncivic culture of our society. What is civic sense, student? Civic sense is nothing but social ethics. A person with civic sense is concerned with the welfare of the community and follows the unspoken norms of society. It is a civic sense in a person that makes him her a civilized citizen of the nation. Civic sense gives him her a sense of living. So, what is said It brings the belongingness with the society and it helps him her to seek this common goal of all. It has to do with law abiding, respect for fellow citizens and maintaining decorum in public places. At birth most of us were born with five senses. None is born with the sixth sense. But this civic sense is there. Though we have a natural ability to speak, but still our parents teach us the words and the languages. So adults teach that to the child. So also we have the ability to do things and to understand what others do. But we need moral education by adults so that we can distinguish good actions from bad ones. Similarly, civic sense too has to be taught and inculcated. It is possible, but with the exception of a few lessons in school or at home, now not much attention has been given to education and civic behavior so far. Challenged by academic competitions and expectations to make children excel in exams, both teachers and parents probably could not devote much time to educate children about the importance of civic sense and how it could make a difference to the society as well as improve their lives. You may also realize that while focusing on studies and exams, you had overlooked ethical values and paid little attention to civic behavior. It puts on you the additional burden of unlearning certain uncivic values and attitudes you may have picked up in course of time. Areas where a sense of civic sense is needed. Some of the ways that help us develop civic sense are keeping roads, streets, and public places clean, being polite, showing respect for fellow men, showing consideration to the elderly, women, children, and disabled people, throwing one's garbage in dustbins, not spitting, urinating, or defecating on roads and public places. Be law abiding. Show respect for public property transport. Be tolerant of others' views, cultures, the religious backgrounds, and other similar traits. Be punctual for work and public functions. Avoid careless and chaotic driving. Follow traffic rules. Maintain public decorum. Be discreet in the use of computers and mobile phones. Follow the queue system as and when required in the temples and the schools, every place. Avoid staring at and passing livid comments on women, especially young girls. Do not take the law into your hands because of some neta's connection. Some refinement in language. Don't use slang and impoliteness while conversing with elderly people and strangers. Don't throw empty bottles of waters or cans of cold drinks from moving vehicles. Don't throw dirt and waste out through the kitchen window or from top floors. Avoid taking pictures of others without permission. Avoid playing loud ringtones in public places and vehicles. Avoid talking impolitely, using abusive words, and picking fights. Don't bully others, especially the younger and weaker ones. Avoid displaying चल चलता है or anything goes attitude. Don't push people, especially women and girls, in crowded areas. Don't call someone by flicking your fingers. Switch off lights and fans when not needed. Thank people after obtaining favors and directions. So these are the some very important things must be taught by the adults to the children, so that they can learn the civic sense in themselves and can be a good citizen of our country and can make others also good citizen. So the thing is that it is not important what our country has given to us, it is the sense what we have given to our country. It is said by John F. Kennedy, but it must be in mind of every child, so that from their childhood they will be developing this habit till they are adult. Because in adult we cannot teach this type of things very easily to the person, but if from the childhood if the person is having this knowledge, they can be a good citizen in the future. Because of this, many campaigns has been started. One of that is National Cleanliness Campaign. With a view to make India a completely clean country, the government launched the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. Clean India was a dream seen by Mahatma Gandhi. For Gandhiji, sanitation is more important than independence. He said that both cleanliness and sanitation are integral parts of healthy and peaceful living. To make this mission of making a clean India, the government has chalked out various implementation policies and mechanisms, which include three important phases: planning phase, implementation phase, and sustainability phase. The National Cleanliness Mission aims to cover all the rural and urban areas of India. This campaign focuses especially on 4041 statutory towns in order to have clean roads, streets, and infrastructure. It is a mass movement that runs to create a clean India by 2019, the 150th birth anniversary year of Bapu. Given below are some points that prove the urgent need of the Swachh Bharat mission to eliminate the open defecation as well as making available toilet facility to everyone, to convert the in-sanitary toilets into flushing toilets, to eradicate the manual scavenging system, to implement proper waste management through scientific processes, hygienic disposal, reuse, and recycling of municipal solid waste, to bring behavior changes among Indian people regarding maintenance of personal hygiene and practice of healthy sanitation methods, to create global awareness among common public living in rural areas and link it to the public health, to support working bodies to design, execute, and operate the waste disposal system locally, to bring private sector participation to develop sanitary facilities all through the country, to make India a clean and green land, to improve the quality of life of people in rural areas, to bring sustainable sanitation practices by motivating communities and institutions through awareness programs, to bring the dream of Bapu to really come true. So see here student, this was a national campaign for cleanliness, Bharat Swachh Bharat Abhiyan made by Narendra Modi, not only to fulfill the dream of Bapuji but also to make a civic sense in our country. To make the Clean India campaign a successful mission, we must cooperate wholeheartedly with the government. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Yes, definitely. If we will provide a clean society, definitely people will be we will be happy with this particular thing. The mission to keep ourselves and our surrounding clean and healthy is a divine mission. Anything that goes against it is evil and it should be avoided. The task of creating a clean India with responsible citizens who display proper civic sense is a huge venture. It is possible if all of us put our hands together. Where our men's where are our men of abilities? Why do they come forth to save their country? George Washington. The common good is concerned with the life of all. It is the good of each individual, and each individual must seek the common good. To grow in civic sense, we need to deal with our selfishness. Most of us are self-centered and so are naturally inclined to put ourselves first. There is a tendency to get ahead of others at any cost, if it often costs the rest of the community. We need to develop a sense of citizenship in line with what J. Cornely Michael says, I am just trying to do my part to save the world. We need to change ourselves first. Once upon a time there was a king who ruled a prosperous country. One day he went to visit the remote areas of his kingdom. When he returned to his palace, he complained of a great pain in his feet. It was the first time that he went on such a long trip, and the roads were rough and stony. He then ordered all the roads in the entire country to be covered with leather. That would require thousands of cows' skin and would cost a huge amount of money. Then one of his wise ministers said to the king, My lord, why do you have to spend that unnecessary amount of money? Why don't you get a little piece of leather to cover your feet? The king appreciated the minister for such a bright idea. He got a pair of shoes made for himself. Indicators of growth in civic sense. You can make a difference by adopting the following indicators of civic sense. Be a good neighbor. Treat others with dignity and respect. Participate in community service. Engage in decision making that supports the welfare of the community and environment. Create awareness among peers to be law-abiding, respectful to others, and maintain decorum in public places. Develop positive relationships which do not discriminate or bully others. Respect and assist those who are disabled or have learning disabilities. Foster multicultural tolerance and appreciation. Help in taking care of the environment. Go to the aid of victims of accident and street crimes. Support cleanup campaigns. Create a habit of using trash bins. Discourage spitting on roads and public places. Spend time with the elderly. Wait patiently in a queue. Remember to flush after use in public bathrooms. Turn taps or lights off when not in use. Return books borrowed from libraries in time and without vandalizing or marking them. Donate blood from time to time. Keep your mobile phones on the silent mode during meetings, movies, play, concerts, etc. Be the eyes and ears of your neighborhood workplaces. Being civilized is such a much more than just living in cities. Having computers at home or cell phones in our pocket, to be civilized is above all to know how to live in peace and harmony with our neighbors and with the environment. No one is born civilized. Civic sense is to be learned and acquired with effort and patience. A civilized person has good etiquettes and well mannered sense. He has a feel for others. Each one of us could start building national culture of civic sense and sensibility, make our country proud. So that is the chapter student civic sense. May I think from this chapter not only you get the meaning of civic sense, but you many types of good moral values has been developed. Many types of things what you have to do you have learned from this chapter. So that was the chapter student civic sense. I hope you have understood the moral of that chapter, that though the person is having too much money or rich, but the thing is that the person must be rich in real sense when he is having the civil sense. So every person who is having the civil sense can make the world to live a better place and peaceful, and also be the richer person of the country. Thank you.